Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. We've been challenged by a new challenger. This is Killer Chair, who sent me a private message on Twitter, of all places, that I didn't expect to see, so I missed it. This was actually sent in on the 6th of October, so I do apologize for taking so long to play this challenge, because we're now in December, so it's been 2 months. But I found it, I saw it finally, and we will play it. If you'd like to create your own challenge, of course, you can go over to geoguessr.ml to do so. You put in 5 locations, it gives you a link. That link then you send to me over a private message on YouTube, generally, or on the Discord server, which you can find down in the description below. Both of those places, I'm much more likely to find it, but even I can stumble upon a nut now and again, and I mean that mostly by, like, saying I'm a squirrel, not that you're crazy. Here we go, Killer Chair, 6-minute and 40-second world timer. Woohoo! This is a thriving metropolis, this is. In Korea, I believe. C. It's the Olympic Expressway. It's the Korean 88. Korea 88 doesn't help me. Olympic Expressway might. It's the National Assembly Building. I'm assuming then we're in Seoul. The Hong Kong Park we might be able to find. Or just zoom into Seoul and find the 88. Assuming we're even on the 88. This is crazy. 3 lanes in one direction, 1 lane in the other. 60 and 80 we can kind of geolocate, if you will. Alright, Korea is over here. South Korea is there. Seoul is here. It's where the Olympics are being held in the winter, where the Russians are no longer allowed to compete under the flag of Russia. Apparently some of the athletes that have not been caught up in the doping scandal are allowed to compete with no livery at all. I just don't know if they would do it. Look at how far you have to zoom in before you get to frickin' road numbers. It's insane. Idiots on this side of the road. It's a lot of bridges. Let's say we're right here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a better location. If I can do better than this. It's Gukjagyeomyongro 7 Gil. I mean, I'm next to a park. You think maybe we're not on the thing? We're on the Yeodong-ro, which is this. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice fine frog. 7-Eleven! Damn it! Oh, it's different. Well, I'm gonna say we're right in here. We started. That's pretty darn close. Oh, because we're on the big part, not the little part. Wow. Picky. I didn't even see what kind of time we had left. But since the video is only 3.5 minutes long, couldn't have been that bad. The HIS, Love, Peace, Travel. It's another Asian location. 9,400 somethings. Go to an island. We're at an airport that is wildly familiar. Gates 9 and 10, I'm assuming. How interesting that you don't actually see the people queuing up for the gates in the terminal. I kind of like it. Nishionchome? I actually do not know how to pronounce that. We're open. You are here. Boom. Gitakaro.com. This is looking more and more like we're in Japan. In which case, we're probably in one of the Tokyo airports. Just which one? Kita-iyo Underground Park. History of Sappho. Oh, Sapporo. Very, very different islands. So, Sapporo. Is it Sapporo? Is north. I admit I did not know that until I just looked. Is there an airport in Sapporo? If not, then I think we're in a train station. Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! this night in 1955, clock tower was struck by lightning. And it hasn't worked since because we're horrible at civic pride. This is Otaru. You would think there'd be an airport in Sapporo. Wouldn't you? I would. Isn't it the biggest city on Hokkaido? That may not be. I think it is so. Mount Okura Ski Jump Stadium. Ooh, right. This is another Olympic site. Maybe this is an Olympic challenge. That would be cool. Maybe we're in this little bit here. I don't think so. I think we're in an airport. I just can't find it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need to click my button. Well, it was a train station. Interesting. Old river and blue. Sorry. Rue de Miroir. Rue de Miroir. I don't know how to pronounce that. French is dumb. Rue Gutenberg. Are we in France somewhere? This is the Generale France. Taxi! That's a church. For sure, that's a church. I don't think it's the Cathedral de Notre Dame. It's missing a tower. We're restoring something. It does say Notre Dame. I thought Notre Dame had 2 towers. Oh, now we're inside. Ah, Cathedral Notre Dame de Strasbourg. We're in Strasbourg, which is eastern France. Strasbourg. The Notre Dame is here. We started... Where did we start? We could probably get this one exact. We started... Oh, that's right. The Rue de Miroir... However you say mirror in France. And Gutenberg. And we ended up getting over there. Where's Gutenberg? We came at this from this side. There's a parking place of Gutenberg. There's Gutenberg. There's Miroir. Cool. Purbrzna Highway. Purbrzna Highway. Alright. I'm assuming that some of the Olympic locations in France were in Strasbourg. Excuse me? Pravda? This is the Ukraine. Okay. Oh, look at that building. Apparently it's for sale. You want to buy a building that's got a cool land bridge and stuff in the middle? By land bridge, I mean air bridge. By air bridge, I mean walkway. Karaoke. It's the Banana Karaoke Club. You cannot write this. We're in Malibu? Nice. Malibu, the Ukraine. Easily solved. think the Olympic thing is falling apart unless... Were there events in the Ukraine? Last time it was the Moscow Games, right? Back in 84? 80? Not very good with my Olympic history. I remember back in 92, well technically 94, they split the summer and the winter Olympics because they had a 92 for both and then a 94 for the winter, and then the summer didn't come back until the 96 as per usual. 94 was Lillehammer. We are 304 kilometers away from Kirovograd and Dnipropetrovsk. Wait a minute, that's a G. But we're in the Ukraine. Very strange. That means it must be a Russian city. We're outside of Dnipropetrovsk, which is over here somewhere. I used to know where that is. Dnipropetrovsk. It's not just Dnipro, right? I don't think it is. We're 80 kilometers away from that anyway. We're west of the Dnipro. And west of Kirovograd. Well, that looks like 80 kilometers from Dnipro. Oh, we were south. Oh, sneaky. Zaporizhia. Novosibirsk district. Okay, cool. And our last challenge is Portland Fish Pier. In Portland, the U.S. somewhere. There's a number of Portlands. So I think the Olympic thing is done. It was perhaps a coincidence at the beginning, because I don't think there's any Portland Fish Pier that's held the Olympics. Maybe. What was it? I mean, Portland, Oregon, definitely. Well, I mean, maybe during the Salt Lake. Those are freedom fish right in there, by the way. They are not French fish. US 1 alternates. This is Portland, Maine. There's no way. Lake Placid, maybe? I don't know. Center Street in the 1A. Where's the A1A? Does that not exist in Portland? Uh-oh. Get me up there. Here we go. Main 77 is the highway. Oh, it's off to the right. Open it up. I do not know. Green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Well, it could be Portland then. Is Commercial Street the 1A? It is. Okay. Portland Fish Pier. Boom. Point me. Nice. It's neat. It was like a northern, almost similar latitude theme. That's very cool. I like that one. That was sent in by Killer Chair over the Twitter, which I did find eventually, and I do apologize for it taking 2 months to play this, but it was very interesting. I'm happy to have done so. Some really nice locations. Thank you for putting this one together, Killer Chair. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.